Hello, I'm James Tripp, and I want to be your next pope. You know, my parents tried to make me a Catholic, so I know what a stupid religion it is. Who better to lead it? Now, it's true, I haven't been to church in a number of years. The last time I was in church, the priest tried to beat a confession out of me. But that's no reason why I shouldn't be your leader. I guess what I'm saying is, give up everything you have and follow me. If you don't have anything, then follow somebody else. I'd make a great pope. Why, some of my best friends think they're Jesus. And I was born again. Now my mother really hates me. She thought it was painful the first time. My philosophy is a variation of the Christian ideal. I believe that if a man slaps you on the cheek, you should place a revolver at the base of his skull and blow a hole the size of a grapefruit through his cheek. My philosophy is a synthesis of Muslim fundamentalism and Ricardoism. In my philosophy, I believe in an eye for an eye. I never understood why the Catholic Church was against abortion. The whole premise of the religion is a God killing his own kid. Whether God kills his only son in utero or when he's 33 is just splitting hairs, or sons, or the hair on his son. Either way, if you're the son of this God, you're not going to be buying any Father's Day presents. This God got his start abusing children. A guy named Abraham was about to kill his son Isaac. He had the knife over the kid's head. Then he regained his composure and he didn't kill him. But it turned out that his wife, Sarah, had seen him. And she asked, "What were you doing with a knife over our son's head?" And thinking fast, Abraham said, "God told me to do it." And she said, "God told you to do it?" And then he said, "But then God told me not to do it." And she said, "Praise the Lord." And a God was born, the God of three major religions, all of which hate each other. What would a Tripp papacy mean? I pledge to make the rich pay their fair share of penance. When the top 1% are doing most of the sinning, why shouldn't they do a little more penance? What does that mean for the average sinner? When you go to confession, you won't have to do as many Hail Marys and Our Fathers or pretend that's what you're doing. I'll be honest with you, I never did the penance when I went to confession. I just acted like I was praying. That way, I had something for the next time I went to confession. Under the current papacy, you might get 10 Hail Marys, 3 Our Fathers, and a rosary. Under a Tripp papacy, you'll get maybe 3 Hail Marys, 1 Our Father, and what's a rosary? Also, I will bring back indulgences with a special deal for bankers and their politicians. You'll be able to pay for these indulgences over time with reasonable, adjustable rates. What price would you put on your soul? $28.50. Sinners will be able to pay either the principal amount or a minimum monthly balance. Also, if I'm Pope, no more church on Sunday. Why do you go to church? To listen to somebody like you tell you what to do with your life? What does a priest know that you don't know? Grow up! Also, I'm going to start selling some church real estate. And I think it's kind of weird that the church has its own country and the Swiss Guard are protecting it. I don't remember much about this Jesus character spiel, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't about an earthly kingdom. I guess what I'm saying is, if you put me in charge of this church, I will dismantle it. And isn't that really what we should want in the next pope? I'm James Tripp, and remember, it's never too late to buy my book, The Hierophant, which kind of looks like the Bible, which is another reason to make me Pope, and another reason to buy the book. And it's available on Amazon.com and other online retailers. Thanks. I'll be back with another Trippitorial.